Hello there. Welcome to my channel, Lucille Williams with Christian Talk. I'm really glad you're here today. So, let me tell you, yesterday I had a really weird experience. Now, for most people, it probably wouldn't be weird at all, but for me, it was quite weird. I went to an escape room. Do you know what that is? How many of you have heard of escape rooms? It's a room they put you in, and you're with a group of people, and they put you in this room, and you have to escape. So you get locked in, and you have to find clues, and there's little keys, and you open things, and there's little sayings, and it's just a bunch of things, and there's numbers, and there's secret doors, and anyway, you're put in there, and you're on a timer, and you all have to get out together. It's like a team building exercise. Well, I gotta tell you, I went in this room, I had no idea what was going on. I just kind of wandered around. None of it made any sense to me. Zero sense. I could not for the life of me figure out why somebody would want to be in a room and be locked in and stuck and try to figure out how to get out. My brain just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. And so at the end of the experience, I literally was not helpful at all. At all. I was feeling like everybody probably hates me because I'm like not very good at this, and I felt really kind of silly and kind of dumb. But then I thought about it, and I thought, not all of us function in the same way. Everyone's different. We all have different gifts. We all have different talents, and obviously that's not mine. And it makes me think about the Bible. And in 1 Corinthians 12, it talks about that we're all not a hand, we're all not a foot. We all function in different ways, and we all have different gifts. And then further on in the chapter, it says, now you are all the body of Christ, and each one of you is part of it. So we're all the body of Christ, and each one of us has our own part, and we have different gifts. But then when you get down to chapter 13 says, but do not have love. If you do not have love, it's like if you have these certain gifts but do not have love, then it's useless. It's just useless. And it says, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. It's like no matter how talented you are, no matter what you can do or can't do, you are only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. Boo! It doesn't mean a whole lot. And later on it says, if you do not have love, I gain nothing. If we don't have love, we gain nothing. So it's not our talents that are important so much, but that we love others. That's what God is most important to God, is that we are loving to one another. And when I finished the escape room thing, I was just feeling really silly, and I actually talked to the people who created the room. And I said, oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. I cannot believe you guys put that together. It was a husband and wife team, and they did the whole thing. And I told them I couldn't do it at all. And we talked for a little bit, and I invited them to church. And so I felt so much better because I was like, okay, maybe this wasn't something that I could do, but I could do other things like write a book. I wrote a book and I'm published. How many people can say that they've written a book and they're published? Now, every single person on my team figured out how to do the escape room, but I couldn't. But obviously, my gifts and talents are in other areas. So remember, when you're struggling with something, don't compare yourself against other people, because a lot of times what we do is we take our own weakness and we compare it to another person's strength. And that's not good to do, because anytime it's a weakness in you, you're going to find somebody who's really good at it, and then you feel kind of dumb and stupid. And we're not. We're just created different. We're just different, and it's okay to be different. It's okay to be you. It's okay to be different. It's okay to embrace who God made you to be. And that is my message today. So please hit like and hit subscribe and check out my book, From Me to We. I promise there's no hidden keys or any escape things in it. It's just straight up good stuff to know about marriage, from me to we. Alrighty, now, till next time, be crazy amazing.